Hello everyone and welcome to another amazing learning experience with Saoirse, who is amazing. So today we're going to be talking about dividing integers, and we learned that integers is just a fancy word of saying numbers. So that's going to be lesson 1.5, page 28 in your books. Alright, let's get started. First thing we're going to tackle today is dividing integers with different signs. Use integer counters to find negative 15 divided by 3. Okay, I know this looks like, whoa, that's kind of big. But we're going to draw out our counters. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and these are all negative. Okay? And then we want to divide them into 3. Basically what they want you to do is they want to put these negative 15 counters into 3 groups, okay? So that's one group here, another group here, and finally another group here. Okay? So we have 3 groups, okay? Now, what they want us to do is they want us to take those counters, divide them into 3 groups, and then they want to know how many counters are in each group. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there are 5 in this group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 in this group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 in this group. Alright, well those are all the same answers, so that means negative 15 divided by 3 is 5. Okay, so that's our final answer. I just want to make note that there is that little blue line in front of it is a negative sign because these were negative counters and there were 5 negative counters into 3 groups, and because there were different signs in the numbers, that it's going to be a negative 5, not a positive. The second thing we're going to look at is activity 2, rewriting a product as a quotient. And quotient is just the answer of a division problem. We know that this is the product of this problem, but now we want to find the quotient of this problem by putting it into a division. Okay, so the first way we can do it is 12 is equal to 3 groups of, so basically what they want us to do is we have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay? They want us to put it in 3 groups, okay? So we have a group here, 3 equal groups, okay? So they're all equal. Let's count. There's 4 in this group, 4 in this group, 4 in this group. So that means 12 is equal to 3 groups of 4, okay? Or 12 divided by 3 equals 4, okay? All right, so the second way is 12 is equal to 4 groups of what? Okay, so they want us to make 4 groups this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, well, let's try 2, okay? So we have 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. There's still some left over, okay? So 2 didn't work. Let's try 3, okay? So we have 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here. Well, that is 4 groups, so let's see how many are in each one. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, well, 12 is equal to 4 groups of 3, or 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Great job, guys. Okay, next we're going to divide integers with different signs again, but they want us to rewrite the product as a quotient in 2 different ways. Okay, so as we said before, this is the product of this, but now we're going to be figuring it into a division problem. So the first one we're going to do is 12, so we're going to take our product and put it at the beginning, okay? And we're going to divide it by negative 3, and what would be left over? That's right, the negative 4. So now the negative 4, okay? So that's the first way, okay? Then the second way we can do it is 12 divided by what? -4. And what is left over? -3. So those are two ways that you can solve make this problem into a division problem. Okay, turn to page 30 in your books, and we're going to be looking at the key ideas for today. So the two key ideas are what we learned in the previous lesson, but except with division. So the quotient of two integers with the same sign is positive. So that means the answer of two numbers with the same sign is always going to be positive. Okay? And the answer of two numbers with different signs will always be negative. Okay? So same sign, positive. Different sign, negative. Okay? So for example, if we did 12 divided by 6, that would equal positive 2 because these numbers are both positive numbers, okay? If we did -12 divided by -6, the answer would be positive 2 because they both have the same negative sign, okay? So let's do an example with different, okay? So let's just say we had 12 divided by -6. Well, since the signs are different, then that means this would be -2, okay? Let's look at example 1, dividing integers with the signs. So solve -18 divided by -6. Okay, just like when we're multiplying integers, the first thing that we want to look at is our signs. So do they have the same sign or a different sign? They have the same sign. So that means that our answer is going to be positive. Then 18 divided by 6 is positive 3. Okay? Let's try another one. -10 divided by -2. Okay, pause the video, get your answer. When you're ready, unpause. Now that you've got your answer, let's see if you got it right. Okay, so first thing we look at, signs. Do they have same or different? They have same. So that means the answer is going to be positive. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So -10 divided by -2 is positive 5 because they have the same sign. So whenever you have the same sign, remember it's always going to be positive, okay? Example 2, dividing integers with signs. Alright, so solve 75 divided by -25, okay? First thing we want to do, look at our signs, okay? Do they have the same or different? Technically, there's a plus sign right here. So they have different signs. So that means that the answer is going to be negative, okay? So we have -75 divided by 25. And when I see numbers like this, the first thing that I think about are quarters. So if you have 1 quarter, that's 25 cents. Your second quarter is 50 cents. Third quarter is 75 cents. So if there are 3 quarters to make 75 cents, then 75 cents divided by 25 cents would be 3. Because 1, 2, 3 quarters equals 75 cents. Okay? So let's try another one. About 36 divided by -12. Okay? Go ahead and pause the video. When you have your answer, unpause. Let's check. Did you get the right answer? I don't know. Let's see. So 36 divided by -12. Okay, first thing we look at, do they have the same or different signs? Technically, there's a plus sign right here. They have different signs, so that means that our answer is going to be negative. All right, so 36 divided by 12. What is it? 3. So again, we have -3 because our signs were different. Let's do a couple more questions on our own, okay? So first we're going to have -32 divided by negative 4. Okay, go ahead and pause the video when you have your answer to check. Now that you've gotten your answer, let's go ahead and see if you got it correct. Okay, so the first thing we want to look at is our signs. So do they have the same or different signs? They have the same signs, so that means that our answer is going to be positive, okay? Then 32 divided by 4, you should know that really quick by your multiplication tables, it's 8. So negative 32 divided by negative 4 is 8. All right, let's try another one. Negative 49 divided by 7. Go ahead and pause the video when you're ready. Let's check. Now you've gotten your answer. Let's see if you got it right. Okay, so you have this sign and this sign, which is technically a plus sign. Do they the same or different? They have different signs, so we know that our answer is going to be what? Positive? Nope. Negative. Our answer is going to be negative because they're different signs. So 49 divided by 7, you should know that real quick. 7. So negative 49 divided by 7 is negative 7 because they're different signs. Alright, go ahead and turn to page 31 in your books, and we're going to work on example 3, evaluating expressions. Now, you need to remember that you always use the order of operations, which is PEMDAS. Now, let me just write that out just in case we don't remember, okay? So, first is parentheses. So, whatever is in parentheses, that's what you do first, okay? Next, exponents, okay? So if you see exponents, after you do parentheses, you work on exponents. After exponents is multiplication, okay? So after you do the first two, then you see any multiplication, you do that. After multiplication is division. And then after division is addition. And last but not least is subtraction. Okay? So always remember PEMDAS, or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, okay, when you're working on expressions. So the example they have in your book is 10 minus x squared divided by y when x equals 8 and y equals negative 4, okay? So what they want us to do is they want to take those numbers and plug them in to this problem right here, okay? So now it becomes 10 minus, not x, but 8 squared divided by negative 4. Okay, now first thing we want to do is PEMDAS, or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Alright, so do we see, let's do it step by step. Do we see any parentheses? Okay, no parentheses, so we crossed it out. Do we see any exponents? Yes, this is exponent here, okay? So now we rewrite the problem. 10 minus, now let's solve. 8 squared, that's 8 times 8, which is 64. Notice that we brought down our negative to here, okay? Divided by negative 4. Okay, what's next? So we already did exponents, so let's cross it out. Okay, multiplication. Do we see any multiplication? No. Okay, we see some division? Yes, there's division right here. So we saw our division right here. So we rewrite the problem. 10, bring down our negative, minus, what is 64 divided by 4? Okay, so they have different signs, so we know that the answer is going to be negative. So put our negative sign there, and we have 64. We do a little division. 6 minus 4 is 2. 4, 16. Okay, now it becomes 10 minus 16. But wait, okay? Do we see something that we learned previously? I knew you guys would get it, okay? our face. We see our face right here. Okay? And so we know that now this has to be brought down to plus 10 plus 16. Okay? Then there's only the only addition left. So we do it. 10 plus 16 equals 26. Alright, that was awesome, you guys. I'm so glad that you got it. Okay, let's try this problem on your own. And remember PEMDAS. And when you're ready, just unpause the video after you pause it. Okay, now that you've got your answer, let's go ahead and see if you got it right. Okay, so first we're going to put in what we learned now. So it's negative 4 squared plus 6 times 3 minus 2. Okay, do we have any parentheses? Yes, but there's nothing in it to solve, so we move on to the next. Do I have any exponents? Yes, so go ahead and solve the exponents. Now remember, this one doesn't have parentheses in it, so it's just 4 times 4 is 16. Bring down your negative sign. Okay, negative 16 plus 6 times 3 minus 2. Okay, do we have any multiplication? Yes. We write a problem, negative 16 plus 6 times 3, which is 18, minus 2. Negative 16 plus 18, minus 2. Okay, so the next would be division. Do we have any division? No. So next would be addition. Do we have addition? Yes. So 18 minus 16 is 2. And then what's left is 2 minus 2, which equals 0. Did you get the right answer? Awesome! Right, thank you so much, everyone. I hope that this video was helpful to you and that you're able to do what you need to do in math. You all are amazing, so amazing. And I hope you guys have a great day. This has been another amazing learning experience with Saoirse, who's amazing.